Hey everyone, it's Lisa here with another card for you. It will be highlighting a lot of our new products from our new Occasions Mini, and I am so excited. I can't wait to show them to you. On my last video, I showed you a card made with one of our framelits. It was the heart one. Today I'm going to show you our labels framelit, and they come in these nice little packages. It shows you right here what framelit you're using. One thing I want to show you, and I actually saw this from another demonstrator. What I've done here is just cut out a piece of 5 by 6 1/8 magnet material and attached it to the paper that the magnet came with. So it makes it really easy to take them off and put them back. And then this pretty, just gorgeous layer right here, hope I can remember how I wanted to put that back together, is from our new sizzlit die right here. If you can see this beautiful pattern in here, let me zoom in. Look at that. It comes out like this. That is so pretty. I just love it. So there's that. And that is our Sizzlit's large paper doily. Another cool thing that we have are these hat pins. I don't know why I keep going out of camera range. I've added here a piece of Whisper White satin ribbon, and I'm going to put this in a way that the little sharp side will be behind the doily and behind the cup. So, and then this paper is a piece from one of our new designer series papers. Let me show you that. First, let me zoom out of here again. In here, I have my Attic Boutique designer series paper. They are so pretty. So we've got this really pretty one with a very subtle, delicate print on it and writing, and on the other side it's a little brighter colors and just really cool. And then on this side, my favorite, I love roses, so I always fall in love when they put out a paper with roses on it. And then some more beautiful roses. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Love those soft, pretty colors. Can't wait to see. And then on the other side, a sheet of that paper. Then there's that. It's very pretty. Very, very pretty. And then we have this side, so very pretty. So I can't wait to use those. So I've cut this sheet out at 4 by 5 1/4. Excuse me. My card base is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And there's my doily. That will be right about there. My pin, it's going to be, let me see, I need the, oh yes, my teacup, I almost forgot, was stamped on Marina Mist cardstock, and the card base is also Marina Mist cardstock. And I use this wonderful Tea Shop stamp set. I use this stamp right here. It's very pretty. Very, very pretty. Oops, wrong way. I sprayed it with Shimmer Mist. It's a combination of the Shimmer Mist paint and some alcohol in a spray bottle. So I don't know how well that's showing up, and I'm really sorry for the shadow. But I'm filming at night, and I've got like 3 lights on me, 1 overhead and then 2 on my desk. So that's going to be about right there, with the pin kind of back behind there. And then I punched out with my what is it, Trio Flower Punch, which I'm not sure, I don't think we have this anymore, so you could use like the tiny flowers with the boho flower punch, or some other small flower, or make little roses. That would probably be even cuter. I was just being lazy. I thought about it, making some tiny roses. Okay, so it's something roughly like that. Oops, I forgot my leaves. These leaves are from the Build-A-Bird punch, and I punched them out using Old Olive. I use that. That's my favorite green in our collection. I use it a lot, especially for leaves. In this oval, first I used a Cup of Thanks stamp. I stamped that onto a piece of Whisper White cardstock. So I stamped that using the Early Espresso Classic ink, and punched that out with the 2 by 1 3/8 oval punch. And then this is our little frame from our Framelit die that I showed you earlier. Oops, right here. Again, it's the tiny one, the smallest one right there. Gosh, you know, if I take my eyes off the camera for a moment, I end up going out of camera range. Let's see what else we have. I think I already mentioned that I used the Whisper White satin ribbon for my bow. And I think that's about it. Okay, so let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is ink the edges of this top layer in some soft suede. And now I'm going to take my snail adhesive and just put this directly onto the card. And I'm going to center that on there. Okay, that's good. Okay, now I want to take my doily, and actually I'm going to cut out a circle for that. So I'm going to take my 1 3/4 inch circle punch and a piece of scrap Whisper White, and put that on there. But before I do that, again, one more time, I need to figure out where I want this pin. About I think right about there is good. Okay, now I'm going to put my circle on. So I kind of have the pin inside of the lace doily. And there's the back. I'm going to cover it. And I'm not worried about centering this too much because it's going to be covered, I hope. Yeah, it should be covered. What I really want to make sure of is that I've covered the pointy end of the hat pin. So, and I'm going to rub that really well. There we go. Okay. Yeah, just like that. And then I'm going to get some Stampin' Dimensionals. And adhere that to the card. Okay. I think I need to cut. That right about there. Don't want it to show through, but it needs more support. So now I have that all adhered down. Okay, so now I'm going to, I think I'm going to put that right about, that's good. Okay, so now I'm going to adhere this to the card using dimensionals again. So we've got plenty. Excuse me. I'm not sure why my throat is so raspy tonight. Plenty of dimension on this card. I put it right about there. That's straight. I gotta make sure that circle that I punched earlier is not showing. I need to raise this up a bit. Carefully get that off of there. Okay. Further up, there we go. Perfect, okay. Now I want, let's see, I want my leaves. Kind of just have them sticking in there. I don't like. Kind of tuck them under there. Let me try it right here. I'm going to turn it back around this way. Let me see with my flowers. Oh, that right about there. And then one supposed to be down here. I can't remember how I had it all planned out before. But I'm going to go with this look. Hopefully I'll like it when it's all said and done. So the first thing I'm going to do is move this. Put a little glue on here. I have Crystal Effects. And I'm going to squirt that out on a piece of, there we go. Piece of scratch paper. And just run that through it. And I'm going to slide that through. There we go. I'm going to have that hanging a bit. Glue it down. I'm going to cut this extra off because it shouldn't be coming out of the cup. Okay. Move the flowers temporarily because we're actually going to do something else with the flowers in a moment. Make sure I get my leaves in there. Run that through the crystal effects. Okay. I think that's good. I hope. Okay. So the next thing I want to do is I'm going to ink the edges of these. These are real red cardstock. And like I said, they're punched out with the flower trio. And I keep using that punch and forgetting that we no longer have it available. Where is it? Oh, here we are. Okay. The pad looks like I need to put some re-inker on it. Well, I don't know how well that's inking the flowers, but it's inking out my fingers pretty well. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is take a mouse pad. This one's pretty gnarly looking because it's old, but it'll work for what I need it to do. And I'm going to get the stylus tool that comes with our Simply Scoring tool. And I think I'll use the large side. And just gonna run little circles. I don't know if you can see that. Come in tight. And you'll see that the little flower is starting to cup up. There we go. Just do that until it cups the way as much as I want it to. Okay. Excuse me again. Now I'm going to take my crystal effects, take my tweezer bees here to hold it. Just put a little drop of crystal effects, and now it doesn't want to come out. Okay. Fortunately, I have my trusty little needle here that I keep especially for this. I should have put the, make sure you always put your lids back on your crystal effects until you need it again. This pen is full of glue. I just took a little scrap piece of cardstock, folded it over, stapled it to make a, and punched a little hole in it. So I can just slide that in there and slide the back into that little section so it's safe. I can't get poked with it. Okay, I'm going to try that on paper first, because sometimes it comes out real fast. There. And I think I'll use that perfect little dot of glue. Stick that right about there. sure it's not on my bow. Okay. And do the same thing with the other two flowers. I think I'll put some more. There we go. One last flower. And I'm going to do one more thing to these flowers to give them a little more character. Kind of want that on there. Oops, that side though. Oh no! I put a little red ink on my bow. Shoot. Okay. And I'm going to put my cap back on. Keep that from drying out. Even though I need it, but I'm going to show you something really quick. The last thing I'm going to do to these flowers is add a little flock. You can add flocking, you could add flower soft, that kind of thing to it. This is actually a piece of So Saffron cardstock, and all I did was take my craft scissors and just distress the paper. And I made my own flocking. I saw this, gosh, a long time ago, done by someone else. So again, I'm going to take the Crystal Effects and I'm going to put a little bit in the center of each flower and add some of my homemade flocking to it. That's a bit much. Get some of that off there. Well, maybe it's not too much. Just want a little bit. I don't want too much on there. I'm going to do that to all 3 flowers. It's a really cool thing because you can, make your flocking to match whatever project you're doing. Okay. There. Close that up real quick. And then last but not least, our sentiment, and we are done. I think I will add that directly to, I think I'll ink that a bit. I'll just, when the soft suede, I'll ink both things. And then I forgot to mention that the teacup was inked in the Marina Mist. And take my Snow Runner, put that on to my little frame from my my Framelit set. Okay, I'm going to use my Stampin' Dimensionals to add that to the card. And thanks to my little mess up that I just did, I'm going to have to add yet another thing to the card to cover that up. So let me go get something to hide that smudge. So I was trying to decide between the basic pearls or the basic rhinestones. I'm going to try pearls. But I think I'll go with the tiny ones. Maybe a set. Oh yeah, I like that. Okay, and there is my card for today. Oops, wrong way. There we go. So I hope you enjoyed this project, and I look forward to being with you again. If you would like to see more of the new exciting things that we have in our new occasion mini catalog, you can look at it online at www.lmdstampin.stampinup.net. Put in your contact information and let me know if you would like to receive a mini catalog. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.